come to the final kingdom. Divine be blessed that a slayer may have another chance to bring justice. Never. I have sworn an oath, the same as you, but I will not commit the low-hearted treason you have. Die now, in the name of the Dragon Slayers.
It is the savage who destroyed this goddess sculpted in flesh. Hush! I'll make a worshipper out of you yet. I'll make you scream your devoutness for me till your vocal cords burst.
We meet again, pigeon dropping. I shall have one more chance to tear you to pieces. This hour has come. I have filled books with fantasies of torturing you, a library of pain. Finally, I can put theory to practice. Your tower no longer. Here you have come, and here you will stay. Damien shall be the next to sit on the throne, while I bring anguish to your meat. Come, Razakel. Dinner's ready.
First we eat, then we'll bring his soul to Thunderous, and there, over and over again.
Well, 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 my sweet. Look who we have here.
Why, it is the Dragon Knight, my love. Ensnared inside the Hall of Echoes this time.
How kind the brave little hall dweller is, my dear, to so openly present itself to us again.
Such a marvel it is indeed, my precious. Let's not keep it waiting.
Manners before all, my darling. You are quite correct. I'll set it alight in your carpet up.
As you wish, my cherished. So it shall be.
Go get him, boy!
The Hall of Echoes, a world fit for ghosts alone, and still you bring me meat to crave. A demon too learns from his mistakes, but you have learned little. One does not give a blood-seeking pit seed the chance to avenge itself.
Shiny. Feel my wrath.
The fools have been vanquished once again. They should have known by now not to come between the dragon and its wrath. Igana's soul. We are in Igana's memory and about to witness her execution. Stop this from happening and she will live again.
Igana, by the powers vested in me by blessings divine, I hereby sentence you to death for actively furthering the interests of man's most hated enemy, the Black Ring.
Do as you must. Providential prodigy you think you are. I am guilty of nothing but awakening powers in Damien that would have roused no matter how, and of giving him my love.
The demon within his soul could have been kept caged if it were not for the darkness you whispered into his mind. For this crime, there shall be no clemency. Farewell, Igana.
Lucian, stay your hand. An intruder. You, step out from the shadows. Who are you?
This poor creature is delusional, Zandalor.
Tell us, stranger, why have you come here? Out of the question. Take one more step forward and we will be forced to attack you.
And neither have we. Now, die with honor.
I have been poisoned. Find a cure. This poison is killing me. I can't. I have been... Oh, I don't feel too good. Find a cure. This poison is killing me.
My headsman lay dead on the floor. The memory has been resolved. I shall live again. Wake up in that cold grave to find warm arms to embrace me. Damien, my love, I shall live again. And for you, my sweet hero, this is where it all ends.
Bid you welcome, Dragon Knight. Were this a place one would want to be welcome to? Yet do not judge it too unfavorably offhand, for it is here you shall have to learn the meaning of eternity. Poor creature. Igana has claimed another soul, and Damien, my son, is stronger than ever. Yes, that is what I call him still, despite everything. No doubt you have guessed the truth by now. I am Lucian, the Divine, quite alive, Yet often wishing I was not, as I dwell in this half-world, this cageless prison designed to keep me ever conscious, and so suffer the torment of awareness, to be a wordless witness to the damned one's deeds, nonetheless. I have often shouted out in vain at one who unwittingly advanced Damien's schemes by doing the bidding of his dark mistress. From the very Hall of Echoes she skimmed the surface of Rivellon for her knight in shining armor, who was to be both strong enough to find her, and weak enough to be controlled. Then, there you came, a formidable slayer, blessed with the power of the dragon, but humbled by a mind exposed after a ritual incomplete. It was Igerna who led you here, not Talana, as she took on the guise of that courageous woman and showed you a vision of things to come. This sinister empress led you to believe the lie even my old friend Zandalor held to be true. Igerna's life is Damien's death, no Dragon Knight. Igerna's life is Damien's invincibility, as I learnt from my accursed son himself. They have been questing for the same outcome from within the Hall of Echoes and from without. Igerna was the first to triumph. You, her champion, ensured that victory against all odds. Against her lover, even, who never realized you wanted to find her soul for resurrection, not destruction. Now nothing is left for us. Lost phantoms caught in their sinister webs, but to watch as they lay claim to Rivellon and obliterate all that the heroes of man have spilt so much blood to protect. We will watch as the Damned One and his queen wade to their victory through war's crimson rivers.
Time to wake up, my sleeping beauty.
My love, at last.
I battled tirelessly to release you from death's grip, and here you are, alive and free without my help. How?
I trained a pet. So acquiescent the little darling turned out to be. But I'll tell you all about that later. Is everything ready?
Oh yes, we are prepared. Come, my love. It is time for our conquest to begin.
The hour is late. A hero was lost. And the enemy approaches. all in fire. Alaroth, I'll guard you yet. May deliverance alight as I become your aegis.
The plane of Hypnotomakia. I have found it. And there she is, the object of my pursuit. I do not seek the seven gods' wealth. I seek you, the last heir of Ouroboros. It is to be here in this empire of dream, desire, and fruition, where one is truly omnipotent. That those possibilities are but ephemeral illusions, as long as I remain caged in the darkness of a hostile realm. My name, an omen. My actions, roots of awe and fear. Yet this matters not until I am free again. To get here, that was nothing, for I know this place well, and as yet retain an inkling of my abilities. In Livelong I am weak, but in Livelong I must be strong once more. See my undead legions walk before me.
If it is indeed the breeze of the abyss you hanker for, I believe it best you be kept shackled.
You speak before your turn, secret incarnation. You have not yet heard my terms. Take you away from here, dragon, and bring you to the city of Alaroth, where my true self rots away deep beneath the cobbled streets, kept alive only by my dormant powers. Flee me, and I will flee the divine in turn. Are but illusions, my friend, as is the idea that you have a choice. To Alaroth we fare. Now.
Be careful, Dragon Knight. Do not risk what the release of this thing may beget for my sake. Here dwells evil. Do not forget.
Dragon Knight, where have you been? What has happened? Does Igerna live, and is the Damned One dead?
You have gained new insights.
Misinformation. Surely Zandalor was not mistaken in his assessment of the situation. Then all is lost. Nothing can halt their black conquest now. Belegar's bollocks! It cannot be! Pardon my language, my friend, but this is the most fortuitous news I have heard in a very long time. And you have the means to enact this miracle. Of course. I trust you will see us through like you have done before. But even if you can free Lucian, I fear it may not be enough to turn the tide. Alaroth is in imminent peril, and she needs the dragon to deliver her. Divine, where to begin? As you have most certainly noticed, we are trapped beneath a canopy of flying fortresses that threaten to destroy the city. Fortunately, Zandalor has a plan, no matter how desperate, that involves you and Alaroth's liberation. Though there is no alternative plan, we did send someone on Zandalor's mission in case you had fallen in the Hall of Echoes. You know her well. It was Commander Rogue who took up the challenge and ventured into the dark. Yes, to anticipate your question, she was placed under arrest last time you met. But the greatest dragon slayer in history belongs in the field. Not behind bars, chewing old bread, wouldn't you say? What a woman, Dragon Knight. I pray I may soon look into her feral yet gorgeous eyes again. I have not, but I hope with all my heart she is yet alive. But let us get back to Zandalor's plan. Here is what he told me. When the fortresses started to appear above Alaroth like black stars in a noon sky, he realized all were doomed unless he sought help. This is why he delved for an ancient being buried in the catacombs beneath the city. It lies incarcerated by the most unyielding sorceries known to any living mage. A combination of locks and barriers. And yet Zandalor removed from it the first spell of protection so he could use it to shield Alaroth. This was a desperate act. For if what dwells there breaks free, a second Damien will arise. And yet it is him you need to find, the tightly chained essence of the mad wizard Berlin. Zandalor knows he cannot hold the shield forever, so he bid me to tell you you will need to contact Berlin and persuade him to cede to you the Eye of the Patriarch. Right now it is the heart of the city, the life's blood that shelters it from death. Yet, like any other heart, sooner or later, its beat is doomed to stop. I can see you are not in the mood for metaphors. It boils down to this. Upholding the shield costs a tremendous amount of mental energy that will eventually exhaust even a wizard's mind. Suffice to say, we have hours, not days. I honestly have no idea. This man, or creature, was completely unknown to me until Zandalor informed me of its existence. I asked him what he knew and how, but he remained strangely reticent. For the first time since I have known him, and that has been a good many years, I think I saw fear in his eyes. Never have I felt so nerve-shatteringly uncomfortable. It is a device of massive destruction that will allow us to obliterate Damien's horror-fueled armada. The logistic particulars are unclear to me as yet, but we'll tackle those when we get there. Somehow, you will need to persuade him to give you the eye. Barter with him. Promise him everything in return, but do not free him. Even if it means failure, do not set him loose. If you can, bring us back the eye. Yes and no. Before she set off, Rode told me she would consult a famous historian. She believes he would know more about Berlin and the dungeon he is in. Maybe you should seek him out as well. A scholar named Thaddeus. He is perhaps the most erudite member of the Prancing Seahorse. You know this establishment, do you not? The Gentleman's Club? Mind you, it's more than that. Their library is a veritable treasure trove for those with an interest in obscure magic. But I shall keep you no longer, unless you have further questions. Time is of the essence. Time is what we lack. My word, you can. But I hesitate to ask even more of you. Once you venture beyond Mardanius Plaza, you will find a whole district of death. A no-go zone. Barred and barren. Not long after you closed the rifts and left to find Agerna's soul, an uprising began. An uprising of walking dead. I declared that part of the city lost, because I cannot jeopardize the life of one more champion. Still, if you could find the fountainhead of this plague, and let run dry that hellish well, once more all of Alaroth would be in your debt. I'm afraid that is impossible. He is wrapped in deep meditation and cannot be disturbed. Should his shielding spell fail, Alaroth will fall in a matter of moments. I think Zandalor has a plan, but he didn't say much about it. Worries for later, my friend. One of many. The only thing I know is that he must reside in the catacombs that run like mole-dug labyrinths beneath our feet. I have heard the most extensive of them lie directly under the Academy on Source Square. But getting there will mean crossing the Styx. But of course! What is it you are looking for? The best in town would be Dr. West. He's the city's mortician, and the most avid practitioner of dark lore. He currently resides in the emergency barracks on Mardanius Plaza, down near the city entrance. Would you like to hear more about the other services in Alaroth? Chanel's your girl. She lives on Lanelor Lane. She's a skilled alchemist and a fine illusionist as well. Would you like to hear more about the other services in Alaroth? The best in town would be Dr. West. He's the city's mortician and the most avid practitioner of dark lore. He currently resides in the emergency barracks on Mardanius Plaza, down near the city entrance. Would you like to hear more about the other services in HALA? As luck would have it, 2 of my best trainers are right here in the Ministry. You can find them on the upper floors. Would you like to hear more about the other services in HALA? There used to be one on the 1st floor of the Phoenix Inn, but he's long dead, I believe. Would you like to hear more about the other services in HALA? As you wish. Best of luck, Dragon Knight.
So, now you know who I am. Know what lies deep under rock and earth. Even Zandalore bids you to find me, and you will. Find me. Release me. Interesting. There must be more of those runes. They are of consequence, somehow.
Great hero! Dragon Knight, please, I'm forbidden to leave my post, but my wife is still in the city where there's been fighting. I need to know if she's safe. Here I am, on guard, without my good warhammer. Left it on my bed. Stupid. house lies in the overrun part of Alaroth. The Walking Dead, they came so quickly. Always be prepared, they say. But honestly, how do you foresee a day out of the casket will dawn? But that would be desertion. They'll hang me for sure should I do that, and I don't want to go to the gallows. I have stage fright. 1,000 thanks, oh mighty hero. She's called Alina, and we live in the Crow's Nest. Divine grant the demons have spared her. She's such an amazing cook. Do better than that when the Black Ring gets here, maggots.
Like you can use some training, Dragon Knight. How about it?
You have gained new insights.
It'll blow over. No way Damien could break both you and Xandalore. What really worries me is the infestation. Those Walking Dead are a real menace. Thank the Divine my kitty cat Spike is safe at least. Excellent. I'll try to be gentle. Another one to add to the collection.
Any skills that need improving? I train a mean magic blast.
You have gained new insights.
A military man must brave the terrors of war to deserve the joys of peace, wouldn't you say? And anyway, it beats my old job of selling tiles. Very well. We'll begin immediately. Follow my lead now.
Dracon Knight, I am so very happy to see you. Such a pleasure it is to see you safe and sound. I sensed you would be back, my liege. My time spent in death gave me some peculiar powers. And a good thing too. I have informed your other servants, and they are ready to receive you once more. Everything has remained pretty much the same since I last saw you. The Waypoint Shrine broke. I don't know how, but you still have the Dragonstone, so that's no problem. I will, mistress.
Any gem you want, I'll get it. I am at your command. At once, my liege.
Greetings, Dragon Knight. What enchantment would you like me to search for? Immediately.
No land too far, no sea too wide. I'll find each and every ingredient you desire. As you command.
Igor is ready to serve, my master. May I serve you? But it is you I serve, great dragon. You and no other. Besides, where could I find another necromancy ring like this? Such power to harness on your behalf. It shall be my great pleasure to put the knives and saws to flesh for you, master.
The esteemed master of the tower, how may Barbatos brighten your day? Nothing much, I'm glad to say. Seems Damien no longer has an interest in this edifice. And a good thing that is, too. I have the distinct feeling he would not care much for horticulture. Splendid!
Back for more? I'm ready for another round if you are. That it is, and don't think I've been idle either. No spell so devious, no skill so cunning, or I know it like a veteran of 1,000 wars. Let's get it on.
Esteemed Dragon Knight, what can I do for you? Oh, but yes indeed. I always knew you'd be back, whatever they said.
Foul-mouthed, the lot of them. But not us, your exalted majesty. We've stood up for you through thick and thin. May your days be long and your nights pleasant.
Yes, bye.
My Dragon Master, let me bid you a fond welcome. I am Kirill, the famous composer. What would you like me to play for you? Indeed? Well, here's a melody that should please a longing heart.